Hello, hello.
Hi.
I was waiting to see how long we would keep silent to make it awkward, but
No one ever does. I don't think they can contain themselves.
it happened once. It was last session or the one before that when no one spoke.
Nice.
This campaign, I mean.
Sounds about right. Okay, so quick thing for... Although... we don't have an audience tonight. Oh well. Quick thing anyway. We have a slight issue with Forge at the moment, in the fact that their asset server is fucked. Again, for the 5th time this month. Not an exaggeration. So we might encounter some problems. I'm hoping I've got everything already uploaded that we need. If I don't, I need to upload other stuff. We'll just have to work around it or possibly stop stuff at that point. But we should be good to go for now.
All right.
And other than that, recap. Go.
Noted.
Gert.
Noted.
We got to Foreign, but he has caved his own skull in, or removed his bottom jaw. We were quickly surrounded by guards who escorted us to the Senate. Here we encountered a couple of people. The Black Full Tabaxi, Lamar, the Artisan Guild representative. A black-haired, cat-eared woman, Melcia, Lady of Knives, the head of the Assassin's Guild. A red-haired woman, the Coinkeeper, Artula. A Tiger Tabaxi, Evon, the Scroll Keeper, and Rohain, the Grand Admiral.
Mm-hmm.
They all gave us some missions we could do. But we don't really want to do the mission for Lamar, as Yuphi is against going towards the Hackwoods. We would like to talk to some of those people, and afterwards we are currently planning to go towards the archaeological dig site after exploring what's this place called again? Freeport. Yes. But yeah, we are currently being investigated and under suspicion. It's not a great look. We finally learned the name of our new companion, or babysitters, better word, I think. Archilaus, Archie for short. And the session ended with a lot of talking about all the shit we've seen and done, and Genraev going unconscious from alcohol. Great start.
I think there was one other small thing at the end of the session that you missed there, but yes.
Probably.
Somebody came in and told us that Foran came back alive.
Right. This fucker
That
is
was a
back.
thing. Yeah.
Son of a bitch can't stay dead.
New PBAG.
Yes.
Oh.
New dwarf. We also have that weird fey fuck still haunting us, the shapeshifter. The chicken.
Chicken.
Okay.
Wait. A shapeshifter or a chicken? What is it?
Both. Individual creatures, but yes.
Oh, okay.
So there's a couple of other small things. If it might have already popped up for all of you, because I don't know if it automatically applies to settings or not. There is a calendar now.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm going to probably regret implementing, but I've implemented it.
Yeah.
Which I will be
How do you get to the calendar if you clicked it away?
go to on the left hand side, go to journal notes, and then there's one that just says SC.
Yep.
I've set it to not open automatically, but it will the first time you log into the server. After that, it won't open automatically anymore.
That's why.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff in there can help you keep track of the days. If say my campaign notes get eaten by Microsoft again.
It's almost 20 days ago that a certain elf with a big hat got a bounty placed on his head, apparently. But we don't know that.
Oh no, the only one that knew that was Yost. Right? Yeah.
Yep. He didn't say.
So yeah, a lot of events are just mentioned on here. So for example, on day 68 of spring is the anniversary of the Bloody Days when the Blood Plane formed.
Our favorite holiday.
On day 42 is when Tull was attacked by a giant mechanical monstrosity.
Our other favorite holiday.
Previous blood rains are mentioned, as well as the current day for each campaign. Which really shows... Oh, I don't have Demon Steels on here yet. But yeah, they're very far behind. We need to get their act together. Anyway, with that out the way...
We're trying.
Yeah, we're good to get started.
Step it up, Chris.
Trying, the north is you have to deal with all. Oh God, so many.
I get it. Frost is there.
Yeah.
I can imagine Genraev is hungover a bit at least.
Because of all the coke.
No.
Wait, did we get a long rest? That's right.
Yes, everyone should have had a long rest at this point. If you need to do a long rest, Salt, on your character sheet, you want to press the button that looks like a tent up the top.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Important question to start off with. How's the hair?
I mean,
It's
it
pretty bad.
is starting to grow back in at this point.
It's been a few weeks, maybe a few months already, right?
Yeah, it's been quite a while. It was still winter when you lost your hair, I believe, and you're now more than halfway through spring. So
it should be back by now.
Not fully, but it's getting there.
Right. That's all I wanted to know.
It's a start.
Yuphi, have you taken a long rest?
Not yet.
Neither has Cassian.
Hasn't he?
Nope.
No.
He's got all of his resources, so I presume he took one at some point.
I just didn't have to use anything at some point.
Didn't you get the shit beat out of you?
Yes.
He might have done it already previous session.
I think so.
He needs only 4 hours or something, right?
Yes, we died multiple times, or got down multiple.
So,
Yeah.
what is your plan for today?
I believe
Shopping?
breakfast,
Oh.
and then we had to go to the Thieves Guild, right, to get insurance on the ship.
Genraev takes out a small note.
Gets out his reading glasses.
No, not reading glasses, but it is a horrible handwriting, so. Thieves Guild. Talk to that artisan guy. Lamar. Shopping.
Ooh.
That's about it, I think. For now.
And do you want to?
Maybe the
Invest-
bank.
Yeah, do you want to investigate the compound thing, or no?
It's the closest mission. People seem to disappear there, so yeah, a little bit. But first breakfast and water.
On the way.
My head hurts.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Borg.
Woof.
The robot dog will just woof.
So yeah, breakfast first, and afterwards, I don't know, artisan's guy. It's close by.
Thieves Guild first, I think, before they ransack our ship.
They might have already.
I saw the chicken, by the way. He ran by outside.
Damn it.
We need to kill that.
He'll be fine.
He is just annoying that he keeps following us around.
Just imagine in the final fight he turns into some majestic creature that helps us.
We're gonna eat it before that.
Has anyone ever tried talking to it?
Cassius has. Didn't go that well, I think.
He was kind of arrogant, to be honest. He decided that he would allow us to worship him, I believe, were his words.
Seems a bit cocky to me.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you in the mornings.
Oh, I know, right?
Only in the mornings.
Yes, for now. See how the day goes. Remind me not to drink that much again.
Sure.
You think we can stop you?
Might help if you remind me of this.
Okay, we'll try.
And stop shouting.
I'm not.
Come on, Zori, just asked you to stop shouting.
You are very loud.
Yeah.
You are louder than normal, I will say that, above board.
Then, how now?
There we go.
Better.
Okay.
Oh my.
So, Thieves Guild, I guess.
To the Thieves Guild.
To the Thieves Guild.
Let's go.
Okay. I will take you to the map.
Good. Good. Should we like craft a little sign as well for our new house?
Oh. Apparently I have access to Precious. Still.
Is
Good for
Precious
some-
coming with you?
Click to release. Oh, I don't want to ask. Shut.
Sure. Let's make it
Come on,
awkward.
Precious. Wobble, wobble.
Okay, Precious is coming with you. And your parents are not.
Mm-hmm.
They get assassinated.
Good Boy is also coming along.
The chicken is on the table outside.
I still don't trust the fucking good boy now.
It stares at you and goes, woof. Well, that loaded near instantly. That's concerning, except for two of you.
Well, I'll be there in a bit. Come in. Is there a way to walk past the oops, or is it
You can
basically blocked off?
You'd be trespassing effectively if you were to.
Okay.
So your most direct route would be Street of the Gods.
Let's do that. Street of the Gods sounds good.
Alright.
Okay, as you pass through that, most of what you hear is arguing, and most of what you smell is meat cooking.
Nice.
Meat cooking?
Nope.
That's a bit weird. Also, game is paused.
Oh, so it is. Now it's not. Yeah. You would. They're quite open about it. You see some of them are like they'll have a. They'll be roasting a bunch of meat as a sacrifice to the gods. Their specific gods. You'll see a lot of arguing with, say, rival priests of rival gods at each other's throats because for some reason they've built their temples right next to each other. Stuff like that.
I don't know which god they're worshipping, but I'm in.
Archilaus, any insight on what's... Is this normal?
The hell?
Disputes between followers of gods is quite common, I suppose.
As you walk by,
Do I recognize any of these symbols?
you would definitely recognize at least as you go past a pair of small shrines that are built right next to each other, the followers of Ares and Athena having a brawl,
Fair enough.
as is fairly normal for them at this point. Why is the map down in the docks? What the fuck?
Because I'm guessing Chris had the ship
Oh,
selected.
I don't know how. It just.
Christian!
I did it on purpose.
But yes, you see that there's There's a large solemn temple to Hades here. He is the principal god of this city. But otherwise, most of the shrines are quite small. Erith being a very large melting pot, you've got people coming from all over. And that does cause some toes to get stepped on, especially when there's some with, say, two different faiths that have gods of very similar roles. And so on and so forth. But yes, the Thieves Guild is a very large, fancy-looking building. Quite ostentatious. Rather reminds you of a bank, actually. There isn't a map made for it, because unless you guys are really planning to cause trouble in here, I don't believe one is needed at this time.
Fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I got fireball. Do I have that spell? I don't have fireball.
You're a bard.
I
You're
know.
not supposed to have fireball.
I don't think anyone
I
has
will.
fireball in this party.
I have lightning bolt.
I have dynamite for you if you want.
Same thing. Fireball.
Just shout fireball and throw the dynamite. Same effect.
I mean, it is the artificer way.
We walk into the Thieves Guild, I suppose.
Okay. There are quite a few people here, and you immediately feel eyes upon you. Around the door, there are several people dressed in leathers who appear to be trying to be nonchalant, but they're quite clearly there to stop trouble if you were to cause it, or if you were to try to steal. Behind a large counter about halfway along the room, with glass paneling between you and the people on the other side, there is a small queue.
A queue.
A queue.
Oh, it's the DMV. Oh god.
Let's line up.
Is there a sloth behind the counter?
No. The accountants on the other side appear to be working quite quickly, actually.
Okay.
They just... Oh,
A lot
shit,
of
I
people don't
accidentally-
want to be stolen from.
How
Yeah,
weird.
it's mostly... Occasionally you'll hear someone start to raise their voice, and one of the guards will just sort of move more into view. Some people with legitimate complaints. You hear one saying, "I paid my insurance, why was I stolen from last night?" etc., etc. And they're led off into other rooms. Reports of unregulated theft, which the Thieves Guild will have to deal with. The queue moves quite quickly, and you do eventually find yourselves, after probably no more than 10 minutes, in front of the counter. And you'll just see this rather elderly lady look up at you. Yes?
Hello. We were looking for an insurance on our ship.
Mm-hmm. How long are you staying in town?
That's an excellent question. How long are we staying in town?
We can do a rolling coverage of of season to season if need be.
Might as well.
Probably
It's
good
also,
idea.
we could make this a bit of a home base of some sorts.
Right, we have a house now. Sounds good to me.
You have a bar.
We have a open prison cell.
Perspective. Genraev, perspective.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that. Season to season, please.
Okay. Do you have an income?
Sometimes, yes.
We have.
Do you know the value of your current assets?
I would know the value of the ship, roughly. As a salesman. Or as a sailor. How much would the boat be worth?
1 moment. I literally was looking at boat values earlier, and I have completely forgotten.
Nice.
You almost sound human.
Let's see. It would have been, before any of the modifications, 3,000 gold.
And the modifications aren't that noticeable, so I'll just say 3,000 gold for the ship.
Okay. Personal assets? Do you have savings assets we should be aware of?
What's that?
Savings.
Do you have a lot of money? Do you have a lot of valuables?
A little, maybe.
As she is saying this, you will notice her eyes darting all over you, taking pretty much value of trying to appraise everything you are wearing and holding.
I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable disclosing this information in a thieves'
We
guild.
are carrying quite some valuable items, but most of the valuable stuff we have invested into ourselves, which we can protect ourselves as we are wearing them. Any thief trying to steal from us is going to get their heads chopped off when we get our hands on them ourselves.
Apparently that's against the law.
I take it
Cassius.
you mean unregistered thieves.
There you go.
She's
Exactly.
giving you a look over the top of her glasses, very disapproving.
I don't care.
We need to add a hostility charge.
How about a Saviors of Erith discount?
Have you saved Aerith? I wasn't aware Aerith needed saving.
Haven't you heard about the blood drain that started near the crossroads in the many roads?
Yes, but to be honest, we weren't really that concerned about that incident.
Well, we stopped it before it could get bigger.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would have been dealt with one way or the other anyway. We have the Grand Admiral, or that weird squirrel, or the assassins, or the magical bazaar, or the countless thugs that will mug you on the street if you look at them the wrong way. I'm sure some of them could have dealt with it eventually.
Well, not as promptly as we did, I suppose.
Well, good for you. Unfortunately, we do not have a Saviors of Aerith discount.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay, given the value of your boat, the hostility, she'll look at Cassian. And from what I can appraise of the goods you are carrying, I would say your insurance today will be a nice round 100 gold. And that will cover you completely until she'll flip in a calendar. Until the 55th day of summer. That's 75 days from now.
Okay, and
That'll cover all of you.
Is that like pretty regular?
Well, it wouldn't have been 90, but I had to add more because of the danger to our personnel.
As long as your personnel keeps to the agreement that we make here, then there is no danger.
Our personnel always do. They are very professional.
Then you would not have to add 10 gold because there's no danger.
Yes, but if you chose not to pay today and then our thieves tried to do their jobs, you threatened to kill them. So, no, it needs to be
I
in
have
there.
not threatened to kill anyone.
Well, you did say something about cutting off their heads.
That hand,
Hands. Well, same effect.
it doesn't kill them. It might
Depends.
teach them to keep their fingers off other people's...
Yeah, it depends how much medical care is nearby. There's several very important veins and arteries in the wrist, for example, that if cut can lead to someone dying.
But as we had discussed previously, we are paying today, so there is no risk to your people as long as they keep to the rules you set, which we pay for.
You're just going to look at the rest of the party.
Yeah, sorry about him.
We'll pay the 100
check.
gold. Yes.
Do any of the rest of you have protests? You with the horns, you with the fancy helmets, you with the big axe.
A lot, but I'm told not to.
I also think we should sell them some protection.
Her eyebrows are going to rise very high at this point.
You are
Cassian,
making.
The
shut up.
moment I say that, I walk away from the location I distance.
Are you members of the Cimeric compound?
No.
No.
Would that matter?
Do we get a discount if we are?
No, but they go around trying to muscle in and demand protection as well.
What do you know about the? What do you know about the Cimeric compound? We heard some people went missing or something. Investigating it.
Well, there's nothing official in that regard that I can tell with random passerbys. Well, all you need to know is the Cimeric compound is run by the Cimeric family and contributes to the town's economy via trade, I believe.
And extortion, apparently, if I'm to believe your word.
Well,
Or attempted extortion, let's go with
well,
that.
they pay their insurance, so
And then try to make you pay for theirs.
oh, they don't usually come here demanding protection, which is why I was so surprised by your companion's ill temper.
We've had a day. We've had a week.
100 gold, please. How will you be paying today?
Cash? Credit?
Cash, I suppose.
You accept coin? We haven't had time to go to the bank yet.
Very well, 100 gold in coin.
I will slap 10 platinum on the counter.
You walked away.
You did.
Yeah.
No, I am very frustratingly walking around. I'm just like very frustrated with the whole situation, and I will not even listen to the conversation itself. I'll just walk over, slap it on them, walk away again, and just let's fucking go. I'm done.
Thank you for your business.
Genraev, can you give me 10 gold?
Sure. And I'll give you 10 gold.
Thank you. I still had no money since I started this campaign. I'll slide 10 gold extra over, and I know you can't talk about the Cimerics to random people, but how about to friends or to protectors of Erevanthe? I'll slide over 10 gold.
You won't even notice her hands move, but the gold vanishes. Well, what is it that these friends wish to know?
Well, we've heard about disappearances of people trying to investigate them. So what we're looking into is what are they actually doing in there?
Oh, I couldn't possibly speak about that, or how they used to be based in the winds. I couldn't speak about that at all.
Oh no, that would be unfortunate if you spoke about that.
Yes.
The winds, right?
Yes, the ones down just south of the Crystal Hill. So called because of the constantly blowing winds in the area caused by that giant wind crystal.
Right, and you couldn't talk about them being stationed there before, but like, were they in the specific building, or is there any way we could find out more instead of just, you know?
Oh, well, as professionals, we always make sure to leave our mark.
Right, your mark. Would I know what their mark is?
This is your first time in Erevanthe, is it not?
It is, very much so.
Then you would presume it's some kind of thieves' camp.
Right. Okay.
Now, if you don't mind, the queue's getting quite long, and while they do seem amused by the blue man, I think it's time you left.
He's really funny. All right. Thank you for the insurance. Bye.
Fair and above board. This is 100 gold for until when again?
75 day, 5th day of summer.
It's the 55th day of summer.
50.
55th, yes. By 5.
There is no such thing on the calendar.
Oh, right, because of the way the stupid thing works. So I had to do it like this because this the year changes halfway through summer. It would be
the 12th day of the second summer.
Well, there's 38 days in the first half, so 50 would be 12. No, the 17th. You know what? I will put a note for you.
Thank you. I was about to do the same.
We get a call from the T-Skid about our extended warranty or insurance.
Above board, they're just being tax men.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who have I missed? I've missed someone. You. There we go. There you go. There is now a note on that date for insurance repayment, if you are still in the city at that time.
Great.
That's why the calendar is useful. Okay. As you walk out, you will have noticed at this point that several of the thieves that were lounging around the place have, in an attempt to appear nonchalant, just sort of gathered nearby and watching you with... They're trying to make it appear like they're just watching you because you're moving around, but they're clearly, like, suspicious of you. They're not very good at hiding this.
Can I fucking help you?
Well, the door's over there.
What's the door has to do with you?
All right.
Give me an
Genraev,
intimidation
we'll be
check.
leaving.
Give me an intimidation check.
Why are we all being such assholes to all of these people?
Because they're thieves.
Well, maybe some of them aren't.
One of them will try to square up to Genraev, realize he's like a foot and a half shorter, and just sort of shrink away. No, but I just believe, it might be in the best if you went to get some air, sir. It's quite stuffy in here.
If you guys are the tax police, then say you're that, not the Thieves Guild. It helps. Trust me. And I walk out.
I mean, there's no actual difference between
I know there isn't.
and thieves. It's the same thing.
The name helps.
Right.
It's not the same. It's just not the same.
It isn't, I know, I agree. It's sadly how it goes here, we'll have to adapt.
Well, Genraev, we are stacked with cash, so...
I know it's a problem here, apparently.
100 gold won't hurt anyone.
I agree, I still don't like it.
It's not about the money. We have enough money.
It's about sending a message.
It's about sending a message. Cast fire. No. No. It's about the idea that anyone thinks they have the right to come and steal from us. Just because we don't pay them not to.
It's the same as you paying me not to bash your skull in. It's basically the same.
From what I remember, if anyone back in the day touched anything I owned, they would get their head chopped off. If they even dared to look at my stuff.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
Yeah, fly up and down going, God damn.
You know what they say? When in Freeport.
Doesn't mean we have to like it, Erevanthe.
That's alright.
As you step back outside, the street is at this point starting to get quite bustling, being this is the district that most of the guilds are in. Including the Merchants Guilds and the Artisans Guilds. Yes, the Artisans Guild is this big one over here. which I should really put a name on. I just haven't bothered to.
That's where we're heading next, right? To New Text.
That or the magic shop.
Artisans Guild's closing.
It is. Let's go. Zor,
Yeah.
you got a second?
Why is the
Or-
spacing so...
I take out a piece of rope and tie one end around your belt. Go ahead.
What do you want me to do with it?
Nothing. Just don't untie it, please.
Why?
You know
horrible.
why. Don't want another badger incident.
I'm looking through my bags and stuff to find other things.
Zor, are you going to let him put you on a leash? Like that?
What's the leash?
The rope you have around your waist.
It's just a rope, right?
Yes, it's like walking a dog.
But we don't have leash on Good Boy.
Exactly.
Good boy will let out a robotic riff from where he is standing, currently next to Archilaus.
What does it do?
Keeps you safe and other people safe.
But I don't do anything.
Yet. You know
Keeps
we're
you-
going to the Artisans Guild, right?
So,
At some point this rope is gonna get loose, I just know it.
Okay.
Let's head to the guild. This is the other guild.
Why is... 1 second. He's
Big
not...
Getty.
Yeah, I know, they're all gonna appear like that. There we go.
Mhm. That has to do with the scaling of the map.
Yeah, because I had to make some adjustments to it because it didn't import correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just never bothered to fix it because I'm lazy.
That's fair.
Okay. As you enter the Artisans Guild, Archilaus, you are immediately a center of attention. As a lot of people have noticed
Why?
your armor.
In a good way or a bad way?
They're not really paying attention to you, they're just getting very close, looking at the armor. Some even start to poke it at some points.
Poke, poke.
Oh my, craftsmanship is most unusual. What is this made of? I wonder if I can get a sample. And he'll reach for a knife on his belt.
And I immediately just summon the spear and point at him. I don't say anything, I just point at him and glare.
He will stare down the point of a spear, take his hand away from the knife, and then start to examine this spear instead. Oh god, this is brilliant. Where did this come from? Did you make this as well? Are you a craftsman?
No.
Interesting, interesting. And yeah, they're very interested in your armor and equipment.
Yeah, no, I will just be standing off to the side, simply saying either yes or no, and not elaborating at all, and just trying to get away from them.
I'll ask him, we're looking for Lamar. Is he here?
Oh yeah, he's over at the counter dealing with some accounting or something, I don't know.
Thank you. Archilaus, you coming with or you're okay?
I will follow, but it depends on whether or not you want a crowd with you.
The boss might shoot him away if you're lucky.
Then follow I shall.
They do indeed follow until you get close, and then they lose interest as something else will catch their fancy. In this case, the form of a dog made of metal.
You can keep that one.
Agreed.
Okay, while they're distracted by Good Boy, Lamar will look up at you all. Oh, I love you. Oh yeah, so you're going to get me my mushrooms.
We were hoping to give an alternative, as we have someone has bad experience with the Hagwoods.
I mean, who hasn't?
I haven't.
Are you sure? Have you ever encountered a hag and had some misfortune upon you? All
No,
hags
that's-
in this part of the world do come from the Hagwoods.
Well, I know someone who had misfortune with them, but me personally, not yet.
Well, anyway, I open Precious up and I think about the toolbox filled with crystals.
One moment. 60. Let's just say this. Do any. Okay. As you
All the
open
thieves
Precious, suddenly it's just almost like silence falls over the room as a bunch of people suddenly look at this chest and lose interest in Good Boy.
Oh, fuck.
Back, you heathens! No.
Look, could you, please chase them off?
All right, lads, get away. Let the man work. You can go back to looking at the dog. It looks really interesting as well, although
And
I don't like the way
as
it's
he
looking
said-
at me.
In the midst of this chaos, I want to try to put a rope on Good Boy instead of me.
why do I feel like?
Just go with it.
Why do I feel like, as he is saying to the other artisans they should move away, he starts poking Precious too?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, well.
He is interested, you can see that, but he's not going to go invading other people's personal property.
Yet.
Not while we're awake.
That is
While
a
we're
most
looking-
unusual, I guess, some kind of box of holding. Interesting.
I'm thinking you might be more interested in the contents of this toolbox here.
Mm-hmm.
And I placed in front of it. I assume he's sitting at some kind of table.
He's standing in front of a. He's on one side of the counter, you're on the other.
Also works. I just placed on the counter and open it up to him. It's one of the toolboxes filled with crystals. Active crystals.
Okay, one moment. I need to double check where
We
I.
had a few of those, right?
We got 6 of those toolboxes.
Toolbox. Yeah, filled with crystal. £300.
For the total of 6, so 50 apiece.
And then you've got unrefined ones as well.
Yep.
Although-
But he doesn't know that yet.
And apparently a disassembled forged assassin.
Oh god.
That's also.
Yeah, just also don't look into Blue Horizons cargo hold. You'll find some shit.
Did we never flush that? Oh.
No, we didn't.
Sellable objects. We have one sellable object.
What the fuck is that?
The contents is in there.
Oh, okay. He will lift some of the crystals out, hold them up to like. Interesting. Where did you? Have you been? Where did you get these? This is very
Sure.
important.
Where did we get those?
We purchased these over a wandering salesman. I didn't think they actually knew the value of these objects.
Where did you get? Where was this traveling salesman? Again, this is very important.
Why? What do you think of them?
These are a very useful resource, but limited. We've only
know.
found them in one location, and I'd be very curious to know where you found them. As would the
think
Senate
it's-
as a whole.
Probably better not to speak of it in here. Got a room.
Plus, that sounds like
Oh.
not just any information, very, very valuable information.
Wasn't this the trader at sea, Genraev, the one that also sold us like some metals and some cloths and stuff?
Do I notice Erevanthe trying to be subtle, or has Henkes forgotten where we got them?
You know it's Erevanthe trying to be subtle.
Okay. Could be,
Yeah, I believe so.
I think.
Come
Yeah,
into
we
my
met the
office. And he will lead you down a few corridors and into his office.
Precious.
Precious will follow. You'll hear disappointment from several of the craftsmen who wanted to look closer but didn't get a chance to.
Some bubbles through that. Man.
Okay. Alright. Where did you get these crystals?
I just look at Erevanthe.
From a traveling salesman on ship, I think. They were traveling towards Tolliv, I believe.
Make a deception check. I don't think he can't beat that. But he'll try. Damn, it's still a good roll as well. I would be most interested in meeting this salesman. We have need of more of these crystals. But given you don't know their source, I'm reticent to go into more detail.
What
We
can
could
you-
always pursue this salesman and see if we can find the source ourselves.
Yes.
We are.
The matter's rather delicate, so I will definitely be taking these off your hands. We always have need of more of these, and if you don't know what you're playing with, you shouldn't have them.
We know what they're playing with, but do you accept this instead of the mushrooms?
No, because while you have a lot of crystals, which will help power things, they have the same core problem. They can't be recharged without the mushrooms. We will, however, definitely show you favor for this. To above board, you will get to reputation 1, so to speak, with these guys, but it won't clear the
quest for brother.
Okay.
But it will get you the first benefit, which is a 10% discount in all the shops in town except the Magical Bazaar.
Not bad. Farron, would we... Probably a question for Zor, but also DM. Where we found these, would that be considered the charging stations for those?
But you just found them in a room. They weren't being charged or anything.
Okay. Too bad.
But there might be a charging station somewhere down there, so...
They are most unusual, though. They don't run on our magic.
But you found a way to recharge them?
Yes, we have to use, as I mentioned at the meeting, we have to use effectively planar things to recharge them, which is why we need things like Fey mushrooms. Things that... Most of the technology we have operates off of our own magic. You know, the magic that permeates the very air around us. But these don't. And it's very strange. But they're also a very potent power source. We've been using them all over the city ever since we've discovered them. Pretty much every light you see makes use of these crystals now, for example. You may have seen them around town.
How long could you do it with the ones in this box?
Each of these boxes would probably allow us to maintain a district.
He knows of one box.
He only just said one of these boxes, so...
Of this box. Crystals in this box.
Okay, well, this box would probably allow us to maintain one district for another season.
Not bad. I think.
Which would be very useful. It depends on the district, of course. Some use more than others.
I can imagine the crafting district uses more.
Yes, the engineers especially like them.
Who experiments with these?
Mostly the engineers. Although some mages have taken an interest in them as well. But because their mages can't seem to get them to respond to their magic, they tend to just get irritated.
Zor is our resident tinkerer. He was the one that wanted these.
I saw them and I couldn't let them go.
Oh, I can't blame you. They are highly unusual, after all. We have found ways to utilize the power within them, which is what we've been doing. But recharging them, yes, we need to we need to make oils to do that. If we could find a way to properly recharge them, that would be much better, but thus far we've not had any success.
And how do you harness the power?
We have to make you... Well... I'm not sure I can really share that.
Would you rather have me look at lamps?
He will disassemble the lamps, trust me.
And also,
I would
you were
advise against
expecting
that.
you were expecting us to share the information of where to find the crystals.
Well, yes, because if you knew of where they came from, that would have been a fair sharing of information. But if you just got them from a merchant, then it's that merchant that we need to talk to.
So let's say hypothetically we know where to find these crystals.
Do you?
Hypothetically, yes.
Well, then I might be
Hypothetically.
we're willing to share a bit more information.
But hypothetically, you were never intending to share this information with us, but still asking us where to find the crystals.
Oh, no, because look, there's a lot of trade secrets involved. You don't know where the crystals came from, and thus do not need those secrets.
Are they dangerous?
Well, yes, if used the wrong way.
Or
So you'd rather have me explore it unsafely?
Well, I'd imagine if they've been in your possession this whole time, you'd have already explored the crystals yourself.
I do know what to tamper with and what not, but I'm getting kind of curious.
I would advise against trying to dismantle public infrastructure in the middle of the street.
Okay, so we find a back alley.
We don't have them in back alleys. Our resources are more limited than that.
That was out of character, I'm sorry.
I missed this last session, but does this one have the chains?
Genraev?
What chains?
The
Oh, Lamar, no.
But these are good harvest crystals that can be useful. What would happen if we find unrefined crystals?
Oh, we haven't yet found a way to refine them, but where do you have unrefined crystals?
Now I want to know. Because we have here fully refined, and we don't know, and you don't know how to do that.
Well, no, we don't. Not at this time. Our artisans and engineers are looking into it.
Right. So, we've not been entirely honest. We kind of know where to find these crystals. We've dug them up, so to speak.
And I take out the second toolbox.
He will look at it. You've been holding out on me.
Of
You
course.
have no idea.
So now, what's in it for us?
Well, I'm already going to be providing you with various benefits for the donation. And if it's information you're after, if you know where these are from, I will share information in turn.
Depends if you like to or aren't opposed against How were you with the Inquisition?
The Inquisition thankfully has not realized what we're doing here yet.
I understand. Just a tip. If an Inquisitor ever approached you and hands out or reached out with one of their chain medallion thingies and want you to hold it, don't.
I mean, if I don't, they'll probably try to claim I'm a heretic for not taking it.
You already are.
Oh yes, I know.
Interesting.
All of the
How-
Senate are.
How well are you with
I know they are.
I'm curious how you know that, but that's something for another time. Perhaps something to do with that glowing eye of yours.
I did.
That's a long story. So, there's some benefits, and I think our friend here would like access to maybe a forge or a room where he could tinker himself a little bit.
That could
So
be
I
that
think-
could certainly be arranged.
Right.
Also, do you perhaps have a charging station where we can harness the power of this?
What do you mean?
Zor, you found one of those thingies. Glass plate thingy.
Oh yeah, but I left it on the boat, I think.
What are we looking for
No.
here?
No, never mind then. The tablet.
The tablet.
Oh.
Above board, the tablet.
Oh, right.
Could we power that?
Yep, it's on the boat.
If it's on the boat, yeah, he won't know what you're talking about. So, are we going to stop beating about the bush and are you going to tell me where you got the crystals and I in turn will tell you what I know about them?
I'll look at the group.
I look at Zor. How much do you want to keep in precious? Or do I just take it all out?
Well, we can give them one last box.
I take out another box. Also, what do we do with the refined crystal? What do we do with the depleted energy crystal? What do we do with the animated armor? And what do we do with the disassembled forged assassin?
I mean, if there's anyone who would be interested in them,
It's this
would
guy.
be this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm asking Zor, what do you want?
The disassembled forge assassin that was meant to be sold or to have somebody look at it.
Again, this
The
guy.
armor also, and depleted crystals, unless we can charge them, we can also sell them. The unrefined crystal, I will keep quiet about.
Okay. So I'll take out 120 pounds worth of depleted energy crystals,
Okay.
complete animated armor,
Okay.
and the disassembled forged assassin.
Archilaus, you watch as they keep pulling all this stuff out of the chest, and what appears to be, at first, a body gets pulled out. But instead of flesh, it's like metal. Where there should be veins, there's like incredibly thin metal cabling, wires, so to speak. Nothing like you've ever seen before.
So
Above
there are
board,
these
it's a warforged.
Yeah,
So,
It's a long story.
yeah, there are these underground structures which you elevate, which you reach by a platform that drops down when you press a button.
Yes, I believe those are called elevators.
An elevator. Oh, that would make sense.
So,
Yeah.
so where did you find? So these and these, he'll point to the Forge Assassin and then to the crystals, are not the same. Do not come from the same place.
The crystals, no.
Correct. I think for the animated armor or the armor suits you're looking at came from below the Isle of
Ember
what was
Isle.
it? The Ember Isle.
Yep.
And then the crystals came from Old Tull, below Old Tull.
Interesting. So that would mean that Tull is interesting.
They don't know about it or aren't using it intentionally, probably.
So, when you went to this place below Tull, was it a large metallic cavern, shall we say? Very shiny metal,
Oh yeah, you could
preserved
put it
wood.
in the two.
Definitely. Yeah.
Completely chromed out. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. He's going to look at you all, going to glance at Archilaus as he notices your shield. Do you... Although for some reason it says you've only got 10 passive perception. That's not right. Please make sure no one is listening in as we discuss this.
Cassian, got any customers?
Not any customers, sorry. What do you mean?
Do you hear anything?
Oh,
Just
Uh,
be on the safe side. Put good boy outside.
I could do a perception roll. Yeah.
I'll have Twinkle My definite owl. Be on the lookout as well.
And as Zor chases Good Boy outside, I noticed the rope being tugged. I untie the rope.
I didn't untie it.
Roll it. I know. I untie it from Good Boy and roll it up and just accept my fate.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anyone listening in.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if I told you that Erith is not an archipelago of islands, but is in fact one big landmass just mostly beneath the water?
Isn't that the case for all landmass? They're all connected underwater.
I believe so.
Yes, but what if I told you it wasn't always here?
It fell from the sky.
We believe that could indeed be it, and beneath it,
It is.
inside, the entire it's hollow and filled
is.
with these things. In
It
reference to the
is.
crystal. Okay. I presume you have information that we don't from this one. I guess Tull is a similar situation.
You know that Tull claims to be Lufane, right?
Yes, it's quite vexing that.
They aren't.
No, they are definitely not.
This is my surprised face.
They're not even from this world originally.
You should have seen Genraev's surprised face.
Shut up.
This time his eyebrows do raise, showing some surprise as you make that claim.
They came from somewhere above the clouds. Literally, not figuratively.
Interesting.
And then waged war.
I take out the notes we have collected, copied, etc. I want those back.
Of course, I will make sure to study these and return them to you in due time.
Today.
Very well, if you could come back later.
Also, here's another one of those toolboxes filled with crystals. I apparently had one in my inventory.
Thank you. So it sounds like, I suppose if no one has ever really gone below Tull, there'll be a wealth of these crystals there.
No.
Beneath here, unfortunately, all we found are people that didn't survive, shall we say. Just lots and lots of skeletons.
Well,
We have
until
been
they did
salvaging.
survive.
Oh,
Underneath,
yes.
underneath of Tull, this is all there is.
No, there were more, I think.
No. Maybe only depleted.
At least in the parts you visited.
Ah,
And currently below Old Tull isn't safe at all.
Oh?
Do you know of the assimilators that they're talking about in Tull?
I have not the faintest idea, no. I mean, we've encountered some automated defenses beneath here, but never anything else.
something like this, and I point at the Warforge.
No. No, these things, as far as we can tell, come from those facilities that are dotted around underground, the ones that are all corroded and falling apart, which our artisans believe are not the same.
It's somewhere in the notes. They're ooze-like thingies. They consume creatures and take their form and powers with them.
Oh, that's dreadful.
It is. There's a very large one.
That was the one they were experimenting with, right?
Yeah, the one with the wings. That's the original, I think.
So,
He only dies in sunlight, and he is smart enough not to go there.
I see. No, we've not had anything like that beneath here, just skeletons and the occasional... I believe the engineers call them turrets every so often. We've not explored that much of it, because it is still relatively dangerous, but that is where we've been getting these crystals from. If, as
Count
you
yourself
say...
lucky, and don't go towards Tull in the excavations, trust me. If these
I don't
things
think
get-
we could go beneath Tull even if we wanted to. Tull is devoted to fate, after all. Or at least
Yeah.
they're very much on board with obeying fate's laws.
Let's say they're forced to.
I'm sure. Regardless, that is unfortunate. I was rather hoping to have a new source of these beyond just what we have here. Not that we've plumbed the depths of ours yet, but as said, it's not the easiest task, especially as we have to be very careful about who we let down there. Thus far, we've kept word from getting out, which is why I was so concerned when you had that toolbox. Thankfully, there does not appear to be a traveling merchant we need to hunt down now.
We're just being careful. I hope you can agree.
So, we already went down one of those and survived. Would that make us reliable in also having a chance to go down there?
That is something that we will need to discuss with the Senate as a whole. I'm sure you understand. What I've effectively just told you... Oh god, the Senate's going to be pissed at me later.
The Senate is aware that...
Well, of course.
Well,
this isn't something that we could keep under wraps. This is a whole operation.
that's funny. I like to play on words there.
He looks a bit blank. Regardless of all that, yes. I will talk to the Senate about that in time. I will say you will probably need to get the favour of at least half of the Senate before that would be allowed, though.
So be it.
But your information will come in very useful, and these crystals will come in useful. It's just a shame we can't recharge them yet.
One question, real quick, not in character. I could read the language deep down below, right?
You could, in where you got the Warforged from,
Yeah.
you could read that language in those ones, but the stuff below Tull was in common. Old common,
Exactly.
but common.
So then I want to ask this guy, like, is there if there's any language that they can't read down there?
Not that we've encountered. While it's all very archaic, it's very much a form of common that we are familiar with.
All right. Well, if you ever run into like a weird language in any of the underground situations that you can't figure out, I apparently know how to read it.
I
Probably.
will keep that in mind.
So, if you're interested in those services, we can always see how we can help each other.
I suppose I did promise to explain how how we draw power from the crystals as well. The long and short of it is we use the stuff we found down there.
So you don't know how to make it?
Not entirely, no. The lights, at least, were the most simple thing because there's lots of them. We have created something, however. You might have seen them dotted around town. These little booths with a pair of small crystals inside.
What do they do?
We call them sending stations. They allow us... We've effectively got a list of crystals in there that you can connect to by inserting a gold into the device. They do sometimes go wrong, and people, while it should only be able to connect to other crystals, sometimes, much like the spell sending, it ends up sending messages to the wrong people, just sometimes on the other side of the world. We don't know why. We're still teasing out the issues. But they're quite useful. A lot of the workers like to use them to order food, for example.
Poor Bree.
Can you send them to anyone you want?
Well, no, the crystals are... That's what I was saying. The crystals are meant to only send to other crystals, but sometimes
Right.
it goes awry for reasons we don't quite understand yet. We're trying to retrofit an ancient technology not of this world, apparently, to work in this world, so there's going to be teething issues.
Yeah, good luck.
That does explain why we have to use planar materials to recharge them, though.
Kinda does.
Anyway.
Also, Zor, you wanted to sell the Forged Assassin?
Yeah.
If you're interested, Lamar.
One moment.
I could also just go to the floor and see who bites. But yours, you seem more reasonable.
Well, if you try to do that, it'll be taken apart before you even get a chance to see it. I could give you 1,500 gold for it.
I just look at Zor.
Fine to me.
Would you like that in hundreds, 50s, 20s, 10s, or 5s? Or 1s?
Oh, the new money here, right?
Yes.
I do it in the big ones.
Okay. He will stand up and walk over to a safe in the corner, look at you all expectantly.
Oh, sorry.
I'll look back expectant. No.
Turn around.
Wide eyes.
He will still carefully position himself to try and block it, put in the combination, and come back a few minutes later with a few moments later with 15 100 gold notes.
What do I hear? Do I hear a clicking sound or a beeping sound?
Clicking. It's a what are they? My brain has just stopped. What are they called again? Those dials.
Tumbler. I believe that's a tumbler, but I'm not 100% certain.
Tumbler safe.
Yeah, the safe that you have to do the whole turn it to the right, then to the left, and to the right.
Okay. The usual.
Yes, and he will hand you 15 100 gold notes.
Who's keeping on to these?
Not me.
I'll put them in the bag.
That sounds safe.
Oh. Above, as a senator, I should not mention this, but if you don't want the Thieves Guild to find out that you've got that and thus on it, you might want to keep it somewhere they won't be able to find it, such as your box of holding.
It's probably a better idea. I'll put it in precious.
Officially, I can't say those kinds of things, of course.
I didn't hear you.
We didn't hear what?
Exactly.
What?
What are we talking about?
Now then, will there be anything else today?
I believe our friend would like access to at least a forge, I think, or what do you need?
A forge? Yes.
I will see about getting you access to our forges in the near future then.
Do you also know a couple of good alchemists? We encountered a storm giant.
You'll just see his eye twitch a bit at that. The alchemists are currently working out of the Brewers Guild on the second floor, occupying 2 rooms. They are strictly forbidden from crafting anything other than healing salves at this time, as we do not want another oops.
I figured it.
They will remain there until their new headquarters is constructed. Tell me, are you familiar with fireworks?
No.
They're the...
TNT, something like this?
Am I familiar with fireworks?
See, Zor waving a stick of TNT. like
No, please put that away. No, they are... I think the easiest way to describe it would be decorative explosions. You launch... the most common kind, you launch them into the sky and explode into a bunch of coloured light.
I take out the golden bomb. Something like this?
What on earth is that? Why is that... Why?
I don't know.
Because he can.
He likes booms.
He's just going to look at Archilaus at this point with pity. What have you signed up for?
I found it.
If you are saying anything, Salt, by the way, you are muted.
I thought it was a ways to use it on something I didn't know. So I kept it.
Regardless,
Well,
the reason I bring them up is fireworks, which are quite common on the Western continent, are typically built in facilities that have very thick walls and a very thin roof. We're busy constructing something like that for the Alchemists Guild.
Yeah.
Smart.
So they can blow the roof off.
Yes, it
Redirecting
helps
energy.
shape the
That's good.
explosion upwards and not outwards.
So no point giving them 15 giant toenails.
Not at the moment, but we certainly could see an interest in those later.
Figured as much.
Told you.
Now,
Do I remember correctly that I have a recipe for marshmallows that we found somewhere?
in your head, yes.
Okay.
We decided that that
wanna
is something that your people invented in the past.
I wanna go and find a cook sometime.
Okay, they would be part of the culinarians would be part of the Artisans Guild, most likely.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I'll have to think on that one.
Okay. I can get back to that.
Well, thank you for your time, Lamar.
Yes. Have a good
Any
day.
other-
I will
any
return
other
these
tips or
documents to you
reports?
tonight. Sorry?
Thank you. Any other tips for traversing Freeport?
Well, don't go to the Sprawl. That's my biggest tip. That's a rather lawless area where if you go in there, the chances of you waking up in your underwear with all of your belongings stolen are quite high.
So don't fall asleep in the sprawl. Got it.
You might not have a choice if someone decides to take a club to the back of your head.
Yeah.
It's very much a
Nobody-
dangerous part of town, let's put it that way. The Awakened Woods is quite dangerous as well, depending on what they've been reading. They like books there. The trees. It's
Sure.
don't ask it. It was a druid. Crystal Hill's always worth visiting. It's very windy there, as it's, I believe, above a ley line of wind. We tend to not have much to do with that crystal. We don't have a lot of use for it, but it's a landmark. The exchange is, of course, where you'll find most of your goods, as well as a lot of artisans. The Merchants Guild runs most of it. I'd avoid the Street of Gods if you can. It's not unusual, especially around sunset, for that place to devolve into complete chaos as they start beating each other up and arguing over their gods again.
Yeah, I noticed coming here.
Yes. Erevanthe City itself across the river is currently closed off due to, well, recent events. I don't really understand most of it myself.
Closed off. Got it.
What do you mean, recent events?
There was, well, stuff like the Oops. There was quite a few people getting beat up in the streets. There's been some disappearances. Stuff like that caused the wealthy people that live over in Erevanthe City to decide, fuck that, and close the gates on us.
Right.
The Coinkeeper's not too happy about it, seeing as she lives, or I guess lived over there. She currently lives above the bank.
Where is the bank? Because I doubt the magical bazaar accepts coin, right?
They won't be too happy about it if you tried, but I did just give you 1,500 in actual cash, so that might help you. It's right next to the Senate building. You were there earlier.
Yesterday. Okay.
Yes. Truth be told, the Senate building technically is part of the bank. That's the Coinkeeper waving her weight around again. When you're the richest person in the nation, or possibly even in this part of the world, you have a lot of weight.
The magical bazaar the only place of enchanted items and magic and stuff like that, or is there also?
It's for commercial use, yes. I mean, we have other enchanters and such around the city, but the magical bazaar is, and he will sort of straighten up a little and do that little haughty sniff, the only magical shop in the island nations.
I am proud of this achievement, puffed up chest.
Yes, even though he technically had nothing to do with it. Pride by
Nah, but-
association.
And
I understand it. I understand.
if we would have prototypes of new things, where would we take them to?
Of new things. It would depend what you mean. The Engineers Guild would be interested in any devices or such that you've been trying to create.
Yeah, for instance.
Well, if you're trying to create engineering things, I'd recommend the Engineers Guild. Or here.
Okay.
Now it's getting on, it's nearly lunchtime. I have some appointments I need to keep, so I will ask you at this time to leave. I will return these documents to you tonight. You can come by here, or I can drop them at the Azure Tide, whichever you prefer.
Just let them drop off, it's fine.
Very well. And I will give the artisans this strange mechanical... He's trying to tell what it is, or what it was before you dismantled it.
It was some kind of assassin.
An assassin? Ooh, the Assassin's Guild might be interested in this as well, then.
It had the ability to camouflage itself. Didn't work out for it, though.
Yes, I can see several large gaps here as if hit him by a giant axe.
Yeah.
Very well. Your Clapper's answer. Thank you for your patronage. Now, if you would kindly...
Let's go. Thank you very much. And we'll walk.
Let's head out.
Oh, Forge finally fixed itself. Fantastic.
Yay.
Boys.
Right. Where would you be headed next?
I think first the bank.
Not a magical bazaar?
They might not accept coin we have.
Well, shouldn't we see how much money we would need to exchange? Because the rest of the world doesn't need their currency.
And don't we now have 1,500 gold in their currency?
Yeah, but that's nothing. But we'll see. We'll look at the magical.
It's nothing.
It really depends on what price tags are.
And we got 10% discount?
Not in the
Not
Magical
on-
Bazaar.
Oh, okay.
On the way to the bazaar. So Archilaus, any more further questions?
Onto the boatmobile.
Nothing that immediately comes to mind, no.
Interesting.
Is there something you want me to ask?
No, it's just we pulled a lot of shit out of the chest and you had no questions at all.
I mean, I've seen strange bodies before, if that's what you're asking. Maybe not those in particular, but...
And generally, for his point of view, we have done nothing but weird for him. So, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weird just seems par for the course at this point.
Nothing has been normal the past couple of 10 days. Seasons even.
Archie. Can I call you Archie?
No, but you probably will anyway, so continue.
Definitely. You seem like no friend of the Inquisition, am I right?
Depends on their goals, I suppose.
Fair warning. Sometimes the things we do might be, well, outlawed by the Inquisition.
As long as you're not planning to overthrow cities or towns or countries or otherwise just be a general menace to society, then we will have no issues.
Not planning on it, maybe one.
I mean, we can't promise anything, but we'll do our best.
Well, if you steer in that direction, I will course correct us.
The one being the Inquisition itself, whatever the city is called up north.
Would a fake god count?
Depends on the nature of the fake god, I suppose.
Overthrowing the entire world, enslaving all.
I think the biggest chance is that we will shake the
For or
foundations.
against this god. If it's against, then we are allies. If it's for, then we might need to have discussions.
Fuck no, I'm against this fucker.
Then
Yeah.
we are all fine.
Yes.
I believe I even tripped him in at one point. Without seeing him, there was a lot of noise suddenly.
Also the thing until with the queen.
Yeah, it is controlling Queen Lyria.
Yeah, there are some places that really don't like us. Like, we can never go back, because they'll kill us on sight.
Well,
Before
never,
you make
never.
any more enemies, I would suggest you very quickly get to the bank before you get, banned from there and can't get usable currency.
If we get enemies so bad here that we can't get money from the bank, we don't need the currency from here.
That's
Let's first figure out how much we need.
To the magical bazaar!
Yes.
Who's up?
I think we're pretty.
We're going to the bazaar, Mr. Jim.
I hear you.
Okay.
Whee! I like how some of you are going along the road and the rest are just yeeting across the buildings.
I enjoy the roads.
That's a dead end if you want to go to the bazaar, Sol.
No, I mean you could go that way, but regardless, I will be putting you along the road when you get to this map.
Yep. Probably from the left side.
Yeah. So, as you arrive at the magical bazaar, something that's never happened before that we totally didn't originally have talked about begins. As you arrive, you hear the sound of yelling coming from the magical bazaar.
Oh no!
And someone yelling, "Unlicensed thieves! Stop them!" And I would like people to roll for initiative. Why has one of them got a giant picture?
Cause fuck you, that's why.
Oh, because apparently
he's a big boy.
Because apparently he doesn't have a token. Okay. There we go.
Gonna increase the size of it a bit.
Go for it. I cannot remember which one of these I used for this, so we will go with Defiance. Okay.
Potion drunk.
Nope, that's not the right one. That's too dramatic.
Fair. Yeah.
There we go. So, as you arrive, you will see a cart with a bandit on it, and several other bandits rapidly throwing things onto it. You also would see fresh trail marks suggesting some have already gotten away. Zor, you're up first. What do you do? These are unlicensed thieves.
See.
They didn't do anything to us. Kill them!
Let's see. I will use experience. Was it this?
Expeditious retreat makes you go fast.
That one.
Okay, so that's your bonus action. And this means you can bonus action dash. Okay.
Yep. So I will run up and get on the cart.
How far did you just move? 100 feet. Then you only have 40 feet movement.
With the dashing.
Dashing actions.
Oh, so you're double
part.
dashing. Okay.
Yep.
As part of casting Expedition Retreat, you can dash.
Yeah, but that would still only take him to 80, so he'd have to dash again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also it. Can do anything.
Suddenly, Zor's on the cart next to this guy. We'll just look down at him like, what the
He's
hell?
go, hey!
I can't remember what potions these guys had taken.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
If I was to cast Entangle, Could I have Diatangle wrap up the wheels of the cart instead of the guy on top of it?
I don't see why not, but let me quickly check Entangle.
I mean, it's just roots that come up from the ground and grab and grasp everything, even friends.
It's one of those weird stuff that doesn't actually mention. But I would allow it, yes, because it fits.
Then I will place it. That's a special looking placement. I'll place it about here so the guy on the side still gets grasped by it, but the vines also mess up all the wheels.
Okay. He fails.
Okay. And as a bonus action, shall I? Yeah, I shall. Where is it? I'm trying to get the far ground feet, and I'll place that here.
You can place it at the head of the horses.
Oh, then I'll just take a little bit of a step further.
It's 60 feet range, so
Yeah, so then
now you can place it over here.
Can I need to place it in a different position.
There.
Can I get the guy into it?
Oh shit! Hang on.
Nope.
No, not this time.
No, then I'm not gonna cast it now. Sorry.
Okay.
I misjudged the distance.
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna leave it for that.
Okay.
Souped up bandits.
This one is the guy in the car. He's gonna turn to Zor. One sec, while I double check. Well, I've written down which potions they've got used on them, but not made the actual effects, which is really stupid. Let's see. Zor, he's going to turn his head to you, and he's just going to belch. And I need you to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity. Let's see where it was. That's not ability check. Dexterity saving from.
It's at the attributes, and then to the right side, saving throws. Next to your skills, above.
Oh, yeah, there.
Kobold waarschijnlijk.
Yeah, dexterity saving throws. Yes.
Yes. That is a failure. You take 4d6 fire damage as he uses a potion of fire breath. He's already consumed the potion of fire breath. So 10 damage, and that's a bonus action, so he will then just take 2 swings at you with a longsword. Oh. Okay, so he has advantage on an ability check, and Zor, you have, because you rolled in that one, you can disengage as a bonus action. But yeah, so versatile crit for 14 damage to Uzo. Okay, Genraev.
Shouldn't Zor also roll concentration checks?
Oh right, because he's concentrating on expeditious retreat. Yeah.
Let's see. Just a roll, right?
Yeah. It should be in the chat window.
Is it advantage? Wait. What?
You have advantage? You have Warcast?
No. I thought it's a lot of alertness, but I don't know for sure.
No, one of
Normal.
those does not give advantage.
Normal. And another one.
Oh yeah, you were hit twice. That's fine. You make it both times. Anyway, Genraev, you're up.
We're still quite a ways off, so I'll click the heels to get there faster. Goddamn zoomies. Activate.
That gives you
80 baseline.
okay.
I will dash with the bonus action from haste, or the action from haste, and square up with this guy.
Okay.
And go to town.
We're already in town.
This guy seems unnaturally heroic as you approach him.
Okay. I will be very reckless about it.
That's a crit.
Yes.
You gain star.
Advantage on ability check.
Big strength.
Hey, if you need to intimidate someone later.
So let's first roll for the crit.
Oh, this poor sod. So that's an instant 34 damage to him.
Yep. 13 hits or misses?
13 misses.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Okay.
I forgot to rage.
This guy, he failed, didn't he?
Yeah.
On
Thought
his
so.
strength save. Yes, he did. He only got a 50. Wait, no, he shouldn't have been... No, he did not fail because I didn't roll him, I rolled the guy on the cart. This guy has got a lot more strength. As Genraev will find out as he steps up behind you and attempts to stab you with a strange spear.
Misfortune.
With advantage, because you reckless.
Yeah, that hits.
26, okay. Damage. Why is that rolling 2 dice? Fuck's sake. One sec while I fix this spear.
Would be funny if he killed himself with that.
Right. I will attempt. I'm going to re-roll the damage. It's still rolling. Why? Fucking. What? I haven't updated anything. Let me try this again. Okay, there we go. Okay. Right, he does 13 damage with his first attack, then he'll make a second attack. Apologies for that mess there.
Still hits.
Yeah.
Should have raged.
I'm just going to roll a 1 there for a second. Okay, so that is 31 damage. This guy is swinging this spear with a natural force.
It's fine.
Okay, this one is just going to take 2 swings at you with his longswords. He's an easy one. Okay,
Hits.
these guys are rolling too well.
Misses.
Okay, 1 hit. For 4 damage.
Sick.
Okay. Archilaus.
There's not much I can do, so I'm going to use my action to dash and get to about there. And then I don't think anyone is in range for me to throw my spear, so that'll be my turn.
Let me quickly check your spear.
It's 30 to 120, and that, I mean, I could roll at disadvantage, I suppose.
Well, did you action dash there?
Oh, well, yeah, no, so I can't even do anything.
Yeah, fortunate. Sorry about that. Erevanthe.
No, I would not. I would like to cast a spell.
Wow.
Yep. So I'll saunter up next to Cassius and I'll cast slow on 3 of them.
Ooh. Not a spell we see that much use of for some reason. Do you have to choose who it hits? Hang on.
Yeah, I can choose.
Oh, nice. Okay. 1 success. Sorry, 1 failure, which is the guy up top. He is now slow.
That's unfortunate. And as a bonus action, I would like to inspire Archie.
Fuck. Sorry, 1 second. Get these shites out of here.
So you get there eventually.
There we go. Right, sorry. And you're inspiring Archilaus. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a feeling I'm mispronouncing your name.
My name?
Yeah.
Archilaus.
Archilaus, right.
Yeah, you mean it's phonetically close enough, you know? It's fine, don't worry about it.
Archie it is.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, are you doing anything else, Erevanthe?
No, sorry, that's it, yeah.
Okay, this guy. Oh, yeah, this guy.
I'm blessed and hasted, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's see. He's gonna run to here. He seems very jittery as he looks around. Why are we still here? Who are these people? He has... Let's see.
BRB.
Oh, he can reach.
Would he know I have Sentinel?
It's 70-foot of movement, Jesus.
35 standard, and he's drank a potion of haste, which is why he's so jittery. No, but he still would avoid going near the man with the big axe that 2 of his guys seem to be handling.
That's fair.
And he will make 3... Oh. No, he's got haste, so he'd actually make 4 attacks.
Could I use my reaction to poke him as he comes into my
Oh,
range
yes,
first?
you've got polearm master. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You just see him running towards you, holding a dagger that's on fire and a scimitar.
Bonk.
19 hits. Not a lot, but it's damage.
Didn't you roll the fire separately?
Oh, yes, you do.
There's an additional 1d4.
Yes. It makes it easier for when we're doing things like... That's not right.
Yeah, breaks it down by damage type, right?
Yeah, but for some reason it's adding the +1, +2, which it's not meant to do. I'll need to look into that.
Then it's just a 3.
Yeah. Okay. You've got rid of his temporary hit points. From the Potion of Heroism. Okay, he will make 3 swings with this against you.
Sure.
Why is it adding 1? Oh, because I made an effect for him. So we take the last d4 off. That'll be 23 to hit.
Still hits.
Okay. 14. Second attack. I don't... That's a miss. Wait, no, it's not.
That was odd.
Oh, because he has... Oh, I forgot what else he drank. Okay.
A potion of something strength.
Yeah.
That's a +9. That's Storm Giant.
Oh god, he's going to what?
I honestly
Is this
forgot
guy
how...
a Witcher or something?
He's potion
They think
drunk.
they are.
Last attack with the scimitar. Fuck.
So hits, yeah.
This is the problem with making an encounter I made like a month ago and forgot about. Then he'll make 1 attack with his dagger. which
Just hits.
So you would, but this, for some reason, I didn't separate the damage type. I believe you're resistant to fire. Yes, you are.
I am. Yes.
Oh, interesting. So the apply thing underneath automatically adjusts for that. So I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah. You can, next to the 17, you can click on the arrow.
Yeah, if you click that arrow down underneath where it says
shows
apply.
6 piercing damage and 11 fire damage.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Do you see an apply button underneath the 17? Where it says apply?
No.
You guys don't
I need to right click on the menu and then it pops up like apply damage, apply healing, temp HP.
Okay, so only I can
damage.
see that. I'll need to see if I can fix that so you guys can see it as well, because that's actually really useful. Have you applied the damage already?
No.
Right, you take 11 damage.
Okay. Should I click it and just see if it does it automatically?
You can try.
Yeah, let's see.
No.
No, it does not.
So heal for 6.
Yeah. Plus 6.
This guy is then going to make a Constitution saving throw, which he succeeds. But you do see him go like for a moment. Yeah. That's the end of his turn. Yuphi, this guy's just come flying out and is attacking Archilaus like a madman.
So it seems I will move to over yonder, and I will help Genraev a bit. I will first try and shoot that one. Eldritch Blast.
That's- Okay. You have advantage on the saving throw.
Oh, that's not bad. And he gets eaten back 10 feet, so that's, something.
Which the bottom guy, yeah?
Yeah, that one.
And 10 feet, so that'd be this way.
Yeah, and then I will shoot the other one. Temp 2.
That's a hit.
Hit. Yeah, damage, man. He gets, I guess, back into the door. And they are both slowed, and then I will. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, Zor. This guy's just been hitting you with his sword.
I'm gonna use what was it, defensive field.
Get some temporary hit points.
Yep. It was 8. And then I'm gonna punch him. And normal for once.
12 hits.
Oh.
For 9 damage.
And I'm gonna attack him again.
That definitely hits. Oh, miss. Another 12 damage. Fantastic.
And that's it.
Cassian.
Yes. I will cast Wither and Bloom right here.
Okay.
Might one move forward for the order. Okay, never mind.
He'll make a con save. He succeeds.
All right. Let's see, how was it again? It's half damage if he succeeds.
Each creature of your choice must make a con save, taking... Yeah, it takes 1d6.
Oh, so I still need to
Roll damage. And Archilaus can spend a hit dice if he wishes to.
Yeah, you can spend a hit dice to get some health back. Plus my...
Wisdom modifier. Should be 5.
Yes. Wait.
If I can figure out how to do that.
So it's a bit convoluted. If you click this short rest button, which is next to the long rest, it looks like a fork and knife.
Yes.
And then just hit roll. But then don't hit rest afterwards.
Roll.
That'll use one of them. and then add 5 to that, so it'll be 9. So it already healed you for 4, just add heal for 5. Yeah. And then just close that without taking a short rest.
It's the spellcasting ability modifier that gets added to it.
Yeah, which is 5 for you.
Yeah. Alright. So that's a little bit for you. I don't know this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'll go do Defile Ground, and I'm gonna help you out with that.
If he's in it, he will also take the damage from it, remember?
Wait.
Defile Ground
I
is the
think
first
I
attack
think
against
it's
anyone that's in it. Will take an extra 1d4. So if you want to place it behind...
No, difficult terrain for creatures that are hostile.
Yeah, it says hostile.
For difficult
Creatures that
terrain
are
is
hostile.
hostile.
Yeah.
When a creature in the area takes... additionally, when a creature in the area. We've had this discussion before. But if we just, like, put it here, that's a non-problem.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Seems a bit convoluted, but alright.
It does, but it's also a critical role homebrew subclass, so I kind of expect that.
Gets bar for the course.
Yeah. This guy will just... He will belch at Zor again, so Zor, give me a dexterity... I actually think I can do this. 1 sec, to make this a bit easier. Let's see if this works. Nope, it did the roll automatically. It wasn't meant to do that. So ignore that. You roll yourself. Didn't make a big difference. Okay, so you take another 4d6 fire damage. As this guy just keeps belching flame on you. And then he'll take 2 swings of his longsword. Potions are strong.
We need to use them more.
Horde like dragon.
Also.
Roar.
That's another nat fucking 20. Why do I keep rolling nat 20s against you guys? Against this party in particular?
You can
Because
just say you don't like us. It's
Because
okay.
we are heretics, that's why.
because we are rich, and the rich need
It's
to get
fate.
Okay, you take 8 damage, so, and he gets another inspiration. In this case, Sage, which is also useless. So.
As a reaction, and until he hears me, I will use Repulsion Shield
Oh,
to yeet him 15 feet away from me.
yeah, she understands. You've never used this before,
I know. I tried
and there's
once.
no save or anything. He's just instantly yeeted. What the hell?
Yep.
Okay, he lands here in the entangle, so he's now in difficult terrain. Okay. He's just gonna stare like, what? How did I get over here? Okay. Genraev.
Let's first rage.
I figured you might.
Before I forget again. Let's see. This one.
That's 1d. Okay.
I can teleport. I know Yuphi sort of helped me, but I go there.
That's fine, just in case you wanted to go away.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
He wants to kill.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair.
I want hurt. Let's try and finish the guy up top off first.
Okay, he's moving very slowly.
Great. Normal.
That's a hit.
With that guy behind me, I don't want to do reckless.
For your damage
20
rolls
feet.
are stupidly high.
I have a D12. I have or very high or very low.
Yeah. 23
There's no-
damage. He dead.
He did. Nice.
I turn around and try the same.
That's what I should ask. Are you killing? Are you going lethal or non-lethal?
No.
Very lethal.
Okay. 28 hits.
I smack his lights out.
Oh.
So he's unconscious.
Yes.
Okay.
Why? Kill him.
No.
Murder hobo.
I mean,
18.
18.
it's self-defense.
Do it again.
Oh yeah, you've got another attack because you're hasted.
18?
You don't need to ask on an 18.
I mean, you never know. Another 18.
Okay. Is this guy dying or going unconscious?
Uncon. Lights out.
Okay.
Death.
We'll say hi to this one. And call it a day. Wait. I have Great Weapon Master.
And you got a killing blow, so
I
yes.
use my basic attack to rage. Basic action
Yeah.
to rage. So no.
Yeah. Okay, Archilaus, this guy is...
Mean.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just...
I want to
Break
check
free.
the range of my spear first before I do something.
for melee, your spear is 5 feet.
Okay, that is fine. Can I break up my my bonus actions and multi attacks? Like,
Yes.
can I do my first multi attack, then my bonus action, then my second?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do my first one to stab him,
Go for it.
or attempt to, anyway. That's a 27 to
That
hit.
definitely hits.
Normal plus fire. And with my bonus action, I would like to smack him with my shield.
That's not a bonus action anymore, because you're using a new one, remember? It's just
Is it
part of your
not?
melee attack.
If
You
you
be-
attack a creature within 5 feet, you can really bash it. Oh yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, sure. I'm
yeah.
I'm bopping him with the shield.
Which is your
So he needs
strength
to
more...
make a strength save against 8
strength.
plus my strength plus my prof, which is
13 plus 3.
3 at home.
16, I think?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As you... Let's see. He rolled a natural fucking 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you get an inspiration from that, so hang on. You could, as a bonus action, reduce someone's movement to 0. If you wish.
Huh.
You don't have to.
That's great, but that would interfere with what I'm planning.
Okay, well, he's prone.
I want to just stab him again.
Okay. You have advantage.
I believe so.
35 hits.
One hand. And with the fire.
So I might not need to do that anymore, which would be quite nice.
And I want to take a single step back
Okay.
so that he's out of my melee range.
Okay. He will attempt to swing at you. It's more
that's
flailing
fine.
wildly than anything else.
With disadvantage, and also don't forget to roll an extra d4 for the defile ground.
That's a good point. Could you please roll a d4, Salt?
I shall. There's a handy little button for it now. There we go.
Yeah, I figured that new mod would be easier than the old one. He takes another 3 damage. Okay.
And that's my turn.
You're not using your bonus action.
Actually, that is a good point, because I think I can do something else then. I will charge my spear with... Wow, what smite do we want?
All of them.
Up to you. You've got Thunderous, I think. No, you don't. Yes, you've got
Just in
Thunderous.
case, we'll do branding.
Okay.
I'll charge my spear with branding for the next hit.
Okay, you are.
So this one.
Yeah.
There we go.
So you're now concentrating on that. Right.
Yes, and that's my turn.
Okay. Erevanthe.
Well, I'd like to whip out my mandolin, and I'll suggest to the fool lying down into the defiled ground to stay down and cooperate with us in our investigation.
That's... Let me double check suggestion, because that's quite a long... You suggest a course of activity, so stay down and cooperate, is effectively what you're saying to him.
Two
With us.
sentence or two, yeah.
Let me see.
He has disadvantage, because I'm using the mandolin. Charming.
Just a moment. So stay down and cooperate. Okay.
With us, no.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think how he's going to interpret that if he fails to save. Which he doesn't. So it's a non-issue.
I hate that spell.
Well, he was supposed to have disadvantage because he used the mandolin.
Thank you for reminding me.
Thanks.
He still succeeds.
Yeah, hey, same.
You're rolling way too well.
I know! This was supposed to be an easy encounter.
And then we died.
Bonus action, I'll inspire Yuphi.
Oh.
Okay. If he
Feel
is
so
inspired. Oh, for some reason... Because it changed who I was targeting. Okay. He is not inspired. Okay, he will stand up. Still jittering wildly. And yeah, he'll walk up to Archilaus, which means you do get to make your attack.
That is exactly what I was planning, yeah.
Which will also hit him with the smite if it hits.
That's also what I was planning. Attack. Normal. Please hit. This is going to suck for misses.
It hits.
Okay.
So damage, fire, and then...
Normal, fire, and then I can just scroll up and click on that one. There you are.
Good
Normal.
damage roll. Good goddamn. So that's 14, 18, another 4, so 22, and he is on fire, I believe.
Yeah, and he can't turn invisible. So he can't be all sneaky.
Funnily enough, you have actually just stopped him doing something.
Yeah, it was in case he was being like a little rat, yeah.
Let's see. Radiant, Oh god, all of the... I need to fix these because they're all broken inside with the conditions and everything. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it doesn't do it. It's just, he is glowing now, effectively. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's his turn now. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, on his turn, it's still his turn even, because that was your reaction.
Yeah.
And he will, again, just start laying into you.
Sure.
So, scimitar... Oh, hold on, what does spear do? Let me double check, because we always forget these bloody rules. Spear is sap. He has disadvantage on its first attack, okay. So he will make that roll again with this in case. Still hits. That potion is doing a lot of work for him. 17.
Jesus.
Second attack.
Oh, I need to make a concentration check. Oh, wait, not. So the pass, is it not? Or am I still concentrating, even though I've
I
applied
think
it?
you're concentrating on making them glow. Let me double check.
I know I was concentrating to hold it.
Concentration just to hold it. It's gone now. And he is just glowing for the next
Target
minute.
sheds dim light in a 5 foot and can't become invisible until the spell ends. So I think that's the concentration, is you're keeping the concentration on the glow.
So I'm keeping... Yes, okay. Boom. Normal.
success. But yeah, second attack is a 21. I think that does unfortunately hit.
Yeah, just hits.
Minimum damage 12.
Minimum damage 12. What the?
Yeah, that does take me down to 0, but I'm a half orc, so I'm still standing at 1 HP.
He's an elf orc.
Defiance.
Yeah.
Just so your HP to 1, yeah.
Yeah. 1. A singular Harry Potter.
He will be halfway through one in here, then he realizes you're still standing. Turn back to you. Just go down!
Still concentrating.
He'll make his third attack with the scimitar.
Yeah, that hits.
29 strength. Just wallop you back down.
5 damage. And we nap.
And concentration will also drop. So he's no longer glowing like even more of a madman than he already is. And he will stab Erevanthe with his last attack.
We'll see.
Dodge it with your hat.
I don't think he can miss.
I mean, he can roll a natural 1.
Fair.
He will deal 12 damage to you.
Ooh.
Then he'll make a constitution save.
Oh, he's going to puke on me.
He indeed will immediately vomit and be stunned until the end of his next turn.
Oh, good.
Do I have a stunned condition, right?
Stunned, you say?
He is stunned, yes.
It's free real estate.
Oh, you can get to him.
Oh,
I'll
yes.
just put cursed on him, that's the easiest way to do it. Because that, let's be honest, he's cursed at the moment.
He's more like marked. Marked for death.
I will cast Hex on it. And then I will start eating. He's stunned, so advantage!
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, it's a hit. Additional 6. It's
11
not that great.
damage. Are you knocking him back?
Yes, I am helping Erevanthe.
Appreciate it.
Goddamn repelling blast.
Oh, crappy rolls, but I'm helping Erevanthe.
He goes back another 10 feet.
And he is slowed by 10 feet. And then I get in line with the boys, so that if he runs. Yeah, that's it.
Zor.
I will jump down.
Okay, he will look at you.
And I will start to punch him.
"21 hits. 6 damage, and then double nat ones.
Wow.
That's just unfortunate. I'm going to... Let's see. He can now, as a bonus action, reduce someone's speed to 0.
See this. 10, 15.
Oh my god. Genraev is not going to get to the target.
Shut up.
No. Yes. Let's see how much wisdom speed at the talk 10. It's another 10, so still 20 left. I'll move to here. And that's it.
Okay, Cassian.
I will cast a whole person on the boss person,
Ooh.
which will remove the entangle, but I will at least try and cast whole person on him.
Okay.
Really hoping he rolls shitty now.
Oh,
Oh!
he is paralyzed.
Good.
Yeah. I will leave it at that for now. Because, yeah, I can't also do a healing word now. No, I'm gonna leave it at that.
This guy will bonus action reduce Genraev's movement to 0.
I kind of saw that comment.
He's just going to sort of point at you like...
Price base.
He's going to respond to you. This is between you and me, bud. He's obviously not thinking very straight.
Will the effect last if he is no longer there?
Yes, because it just says until the start of your next turn. So, yes.
Damn.
He'll make 2 hits. You said he had disadvantage, doesn't he?
Yep, I hit it him.
You hit him. Poor guy. He'll make this dramatic statement and then this completely whiff. And then he's going to step backwards. You do get an attack of opportunity.
I will take it.
If you fail to hit him, he will get away. If you do hit him, he can't
Finish
move.
him.
15 hits.
Then don't run.
So that is 14.
2 less. The rage.
That's why I
still,
said 14.
Alright, yep.
Yeah. I can... As I said, because I have this apply button now, I can actually get rid of the damage split on your weapons. So that's going to make things easier. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Okay, yeah, he's just going to be like, it's strategy. Okay, Genraev, it's your turn.
Night, bitch.
Kill him.
Wow, those were actually quite crap rolls for you, but they're still enough. He is unconscious. You don't even need to roll damage.
I will roll damage.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, lights out, motherfucker.
Archilaus.
save
Oh
from
god, I need a death save from you. I do apologize.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're good. That's 1 success. Okay. Erevanthe.
I would like to cure wounds. The double.
Go for it. That should be...
On plus.
Yeah. 29 back to Archilaus. Archilaus,
you.
sorry.
Won't get a bocce. We're not done yet. And then as a bonus action, I will... No, I won't. I will end my turn here.
Okay. So he recovers from his stun, but he is paralyzed. I believe he makes a save again at the end of his turn.
I think so, yes.
He shrugs it off.
Oh, motherfucker.
But that's his turn used all up, so...
Yeah.
Yuphi.
Okay.
Lost them.
Yes, I will blast him. How did you know? Twice.
I don't know, just got this feeling.
It's at advantage still because he's...
He's not stunned anymore.
Until
No, but he's paralyzed, right?
No, he's not.
Oh, then...
He made the save against the... Because you
Well,
Yeah.
the 19 was the first roll.
19 hits then. And that also hits.
Okay. I am going for the kill.
Well, yeah, you're doing ranged attacks.
Yeah, but either way, I would go for the kill.
Someone needs to teach Yuphi you don't always need to kill people.
He's stabbing people 20 feet backwards as well.
Oh, that's interesting. I need to fix the Twitch chat later. I just realised the one on stream isn't updating. Anyway, where were we? Sorry, you said you're knocking him back.
Yeah, 20 feet, and he's slowed by 10.
Okay.
That's it.
Zor.
I will start punching him.
He'll look down at you.
You punch him in the nuts.
I believe that hits.
It does.
Damage. And another.
That misses.
And I'll activate defensive field.
Okay, get some more temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to do something at the end of initiative. Well, I missed it last turn, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Is that your turn, Zor?
Yep.
Cassius.
Let me walk over a little bit and... I kind of want to give Genraev a chance to get there, so I'm going to try all person again.
Genraev's beat the shit out of 3 people already.
Yeah, I want him to get like a all of them.
Unless you finish him, I will get to it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. My turn is over. Get him.
This fucker's not getting away. Hello.
Bits of haste on a barbarian was a mistake.
Yes, it was. Have you met the general?
Ooh.
2 misses, but then you get a crit. So 15...
15 lightning and 25 slashing, I think.
Oh, sorry, 13 lightning. Right, I didn't realize that 25 was... I thought that was an
13,
attack
yeah,
roll for a moment. Yeah, he's down.
Nope.
Are you killing him?
Nope. Again, lights out.
Yeah, he just goes completely out again, and he will vomit as he falls unconscious from drinking far too many potions.
Also, what new thing do I get?
Oh, right. You can make someone fall on their ass. Just make someone do a pratfall.
I want to piss off Fate again, let's go.
I forgot about that. And that's the end of combat.
That's my turn.
Okay.
You succeeded. You stopped the bandits. At initiative 20, this was meant to happen when it came untangled, was the cart was going to move 40 feet forwards.
Running over Archilaus.
No, at this point I forgot to make it move, so it's not moving.
Yeah, and there's nobody actually riding the thing anymore.
No, but the horse.
Yeah, but I mean, horses panic.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
And they are indeed, like, very jittery there now, considering they had their legs entangled, and now the people that was making use of them are all unconscious lying around. And they had a kobold running over them.
After smacking down this guy, I'll run up to the horses and try to calm them down.
Give me an animal handling. Oh, you actually have proficiency in that.
Yeah.
Okay. I was expecting you to fail and get run down, but okay. The horses gradually...
Thanks for the
They're still
confidence.
jittery, but they're
That's
calmer.
fine. Just make sure they're not prancing and such stuff like that.
You will hear running steps as this person will come running outside. Oh good, you stopped them. Are you Thieves Guild?
No.
Ah. Wait, where's the rest of them?
These were the ones still here. I'm afraid the others got away, as looking at the tracks here.
Oh, damn it. The boss man's not going to like this.
Lamar?
What? Lamar? No, he's the Artisans Guild. The Scrollkeeper owns this place.
Oh, Scrollkeeper. Sorry.
Which in this case is Yvonne.
Mm-hmm.
Well, could you help me get the goods back inside, please? There should... yes, that guy, the one that had just kept downing potion after potion, he had, he's wearing some of our armor, he's got one of our fancier weapons, and then he's got one of our daggers.
Might want to throw a bucket over his face first. He puked the potions out.
Oh, lovely. Oh, good. She'll lean down and carefully pick up the spear that this guy had, Misfortune. And, I'm not stripping that guy naked, but he's got some of our armor on as well.
I'll disarm the boss man.
Okay. Are you stripping him out of the magical armor he also stole?
Yes.
No.
Why
Okay.
not? I guess I'll do it. I'm not squeamish. I'll start stripping.
He's wearing clothes underneath it.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
unbuckle the.
It's not like he got naked in the middle of the shop as he was getting dressed or anything.
Quickly,
Got a
while still warm.
Got a loading bay somewhere for the cart.
No, but some of the others can deal with that. Just please get these items inside. You on there, be very careful with that cannon.
What does it do?
It's a cannon.
I know.
It shoots things.
What?
He knows.
What does it shoot?
Cannonballs.
Normal ones?
That's boring.
Well, yes, but it doesn't use our usual method. The crystal that's embedded in it somehow... I don't know. I just work here.
But these are your goods, right?
Yes. So be careful with them.
Shouldn't you know?
I'm just a retail assistant.
Poor girl.
Yeah. I was thinking the same.
I'll start dragging the bodies of the unconscious guys inside
Okay.
and help unload the cart and such.
Okay.
First couple of seconds very fast, then afterwards normal. As haste runs out. You okay there, old timer? Looking at Archilaus.
Is he old?
Fine. Pride is wounded slightly, but I'm fine.
You'll get used to it, trust me. It's never fun.
Well, and they were, helped up on magic potions.
Yes, the leader, the one with the eye patch, I think he downed no less than 5 different potions, including our... Oh god, including our Cloud Giant strength.
I would assume that's not advised to drink so many potions.
Well, you
They're
saw...
also very expensive.
Yes. That potion was worth... Oh god, that potion was worth an absolute fortune. Oh no, it wasn't Cloud Giant. What's the...
Storm.
Storm Giant.
Storm Giant, yeah, the 29 strength one.
That's Storm.
Still a fortune.
Yeah, just double checking. Yeah, which is legendary. Oh, good lord. How are we going to replace... Oh dear.
What's it worth? The replacement, I mean.
One moment. I'm trying to double check the table for how it's done. Is that right? It's worth over 50,000 gold.
Sounds about right.
Well, he got some good use out of it.
We got some of the more annoying to get materials for the potion, I believe, right, Sor?
We got nails.
Exactly.
You have Storm Giant now?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm not certified to make any purchases on the bazaar's behalf. And oh dear lord, are you okay, sir? She's just noticed Archilaus. Yeah.
Archie.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just kind of, I don't know, roll my shoulders, I guess, and cast the lay on hands on myself so I'm not bleeding from every orifice.
Go for it. As she starts rummaging.
Would you like a band-aid?
No, I have magic ones.
You'll lay on hands.
That's not how that works. Okay, I'll just...
Yeah, I
I'll
must
do
have
it manually.
Sorry, I must have forgot to set this up properly.
Plus, I'll just do 30.
Okay, so that'll leave you with 10.
Yeah.
As you're doing that, she'll just hold up a healer's kit she's pulled from underneath the counter and notice that you suddenly seem a lot better. Oh, okay. And she'll put it back. You're strange people. Well, thank you for your help. I'll make sure that I'll make sure to explain everything to the guard or the Thieves Guild or whoever turns up first. But they were a crew of 20. They just bust in here and started taking all our things.
20.
Well.
We only got 4 of 20.
Yeah, there's still another 16 of them. They got away with at least 2 carts worth of our goods.
Ah, man.
But you recovered some of them. That's something.
It is.
How many carts would they have?
3 in total.
So 2 of them are gone.
Yes.
Well, you can always interrogate these 4, figure out where they're from.
Oh, they will be interrogated. The Thieves Guild looks very, very seriously upon unregistered thieves.
They'll be heard.
They'll figure it out.
She's gonna really Yuphi. So you recovered this spear. I believe it's called Misfortune. This scimitar that's got a very powerful enchantment on it. That dagger can burst into flames. That armor has got a very strong enchantment on it, and that one's got a slightly weaker enchantment on it. And unfortunately, you didn't recover any potions. They drank them all. I hope this doesn't come out my paycheck.
If you manage to convince us to give some of the components for the Storm Giants and then some, you might keep your job.
I mean, what was I? How's
You
keep my
weren't.
job?
I'm just trying to help.
What am I supposed to do against 20 armed men?
Nothing.
This is why you have the Thieves Guild insurance, right? They will...
Oh
cover
yes,
the
they
cost.
will. They will make sure to get us recompense. Usually,
that'd
they're
be
very
nice.
diligent about that.
Yes, don't worry about it. You should be fine. Unless you actually work with those bandits.
What?
Can I insight?
Yes. She's horrified at the very thought of doing that.
Alright.
At this point,
Oh,
Good evening, Yvonne.
good evening. What happened here?
Robbery.
But we're
Not
paid.
by us. Not by us, by those 4.
He will look down at them. How
Unregistered thieves.
Yes. How very disappointing. They will need to be dealt with. Is this all of them? I see a lot of our stock missing.
The ones we got. Apparently we missed 16 of them.
I take a few days away. This is why I keep saying don't put the items that you need to tune yourself to on the shop floor. Well, thank you for recovering what you have. I suppose I'll need to have words with these gentlemen and then get our put out a bounty for the recovery of our stolen goods.
We could help.
You would certainly be welcome to take on the bounty and assist, provided you were not involved, but I don't believe you were. You haven't been in town long enough.
And we returned why would we do that if we,
Oh, trust me, a lot of people would do that. It's called making a cover story. But, you're quite alright.
We're not smart enough for that one, I think.
He'll look over at the tabaxi behind the counter. Start tidying up. I will talk to these people in the library. Come.
Okay, yeah.
Sure, we'll hop over the counter, through the stacks.
Yeah,
The secret door.
It's not a secret door. The top of the shelf can be walked along.
Oh, okay.
The walkway. And into here. The joys of getting through doors that aren't on the grids.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, I will contact this archaeologist guild. Provide. I believe you are here to. Are you here about the mission, or are you just passing by?
Right, we heard about the mission.
But also shopping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would offer you potions, but our stock is low. I'll need to have an inventory done before we know what we can sell.
Apparently a storm giant potion was stolen.
Oh, for the love of...
Well,
Not just stolen, consumed, so it's gone.
yeah. The lady at the counter mentioned that she isn't authorized to make any purchases, but we do have some stuff that might come in handy with replacing those potions.
That's certainly something we can discuss. But if you hear about the mission to the arid wastes, we can certainly discuss that first. But for now, this is actually the end of the session. Because it is.
I figured as much.
We can pick up next.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Anyway, I'll need to find out why the chat's not updating properly, but that's a problem for another day. For now, yeah. I feel like a lot happened and not a lot happened this session.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yes, cheers for playing, guys. We'll resume in 2 weeks' time, I think. Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, 2 weeks were fine, but yeah, we'll need to see about the 27th, because I think 27th at midnight is when Dawn Trail goes live.
Yeah. Fair.
And you know, I have
not
to.
that important.
I mean, that's at midnight, so you can...
Yeah, we could do a game beforehand, but it depends. Like, I'll probably be offsetting my
energy
sleep
levels.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That is some cool art for that tabaxi we're in with now. What was his name again?
Yvonne.
Ivan. That was the scroll keeper that I missed last week?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh, you weren't here last week. I will quickly, just before we stop the session then, show you each of the people from...
The council.
Yes. So you've got Yvonne, you've got Lamar, you've got the Master of Assassins, you've got
Melcia.
you've got the Coin Lords,
Artula.
Sounded like this one probably.
And
said
you've got this dick.
Hey, that's me.
That's Chris. Okay. Check.
Oh, and there is my sidekick.
Sidekick?
Oh, sorry, my favorite pet.
Yeah, this
Your
guy.
caretaker, I'll have you know.
Yeah, fair enough. He cleans up my messes, but yes.
But yes, they're from previous campaigns. Anyway, with that, we can end the session. Yeah, everyone good for 2 weeks now?
Yeah,
Mhm.
should be.
Yep.
Yes.
Grand. Right. In that case, I will... Wow, this has got to be my worst ending outro in a while. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh man.
It's like that sometimes. It's like, yeah, goodbye.